Hi, welcome back to episode 2 of Talks with a Redhead Girl with me, Cherry Jenny, a redhead girl. Yeah, hi. So for this episode, I want to keep it a bit more lighthearted. I don't really want to talk about the dark and the deep stuff yet. I kind of want to keep it a bit more fun, because there's a lot to talk about and I don't have to rush it. So I want to talk about like what I believe in and like that stuff, but I want to start off with my fears, because I have like 3 or 4 genuine fears, and those are monkeys, so like chimps, apes, gorillas, orangutans, everything, baboons, everything. I'm terrified of them, and I think that's because Planet of the Apes, but they're just too smart. They're too smart, and I don't trust them. I don't trust them at all, and they're really, really scary, because like people have them as pets and then they literally rip their faces off. You want that as a pet? Why? I don't understand. Also, the makeup, it's giving today, and my eyelashes are really long. I use this eyelash serum. What's it called? Grande Lash. I got it off the TikTok shop. I probably shouldn't have, because it was £3, but it's made my eyelashes grow really long, so I'm happy with it. Anyway, monkeys, terrified of them. They're so scary. I've had this reoccurring nightmare since I was about 4 years old, where like monkeys take over and I have to watch everybody that I love die, and like there's a specific point and it's always the end of the dream, and it's me and my dad in a van driving away, running away from these monkeys that are chasing us, driving cars chasing us, and it's like Michael Jackson's voice for some reason on the radio, and he's like, "Don't look back now, don't look back now." And I looked back, I looked in the wing mirror for like 5 seconds, and I saw all these monkeys and they were like clawing on the back of the van. My dad doesn't own a van. My dad's never owned a van. He's never even worked in a van, so I don't know where it came from. But then like I'm looking in the wing mirror, I'm seeing all these monkeys, I'm so scared. I turn to my father and he's having his face ripped off by a monkey. So, and then I wake up, usually in a hot sweat and tears, but I have that dream like twice a year, every year. I used to get it a lot more when I was younger, but I think I've grown up a bit, I don't know. But they're like night terrors, they're genuinely the worst dreams I ever have. And I can't wake up. I cannot wake up. I'm just stuck dead asleep. And yeah, I think that's also another reason why I'm so scared of monkeys, because of that dream. But then my mum and dad, they'd always have Planet of the Apes on. Like, always. I don't know why. They'd watch it every fucking weekend. And yeah, that started my fear. I'm also really scared of dolphins. Izzy, I know you love dolphins, and that's great for you, but I'm so scared of them. Do you know that dolphins sexually assault more people, human people, than sharks eat a year? You have more chance of being molested by a dolphin than you do of being bitten by a shark. And dolphins are supposed to be the fun ones. They will get into gangs and they will while laughing and giggling about it to themselves, which is horrifying, because like they're supposed to be these cute little innocent creatures and sharks are the big scary ones. I'm also really scared of whales, but that's also just, I'm generally kind of scared of sea animals, scared of the sea. Not really scared of it, but like I don't really enjoy being in the sea. Been stung by too many jellyfish. And I'm also really scared of AI and technology. What do you mean that they've made robots that live in people's houses and do things for them? I don't want a robot as a maid. Do you think enslaving them is a good idea? Enslaving robots? I don't care if they're coded to never do anything bad to a human being. If you tell that thing, you tell any robot, any AI, fix humanity, they'll kill us all. They will kill every single human being, because the only way of saving humanity is to kill us all and have a fresh start. So that's why I'm really scared of them. And it's just moving too quickly. Like, a Cybertruck literally exploded and cremated the driver and cremated the driver within seconds. And the fire produced from the Cybertruck was so hot, the fire brigade could not put it out. They had to like surveillance it and just let it burn out because they couldn't put it out. If you've not seen it, the wreckage of that car, it's not even a frame, it's not even like the frame of the car, there's just melted metal and ash, and there was a burnt body in there. That's fucking horrifying. Fuck that. I'm never getting in anything Tesla again. I got in one and the Uber driver hit a cyclist, so I got to watch it on the little screen. She wasn't like injured at all. She got hit at like a mile an hour. But on like the screen, you just saw the bike go across and then the woman fall. It was amazing. But that was quite funny. But yeah, no, please stop advancing like technology and AI so much. It's so scary. Has no one seen The Matrix? Has no one seen the thousands of films that we have of this where technology takes over and kills everybody? No one thinking of that? Okay, just me. That's fun. Like, those are my main fears. I'm also kind of scared of dying, and I'm not really, because like I know it's a part of life and everybody dies, so you only die once. But I'm also really, really scared of losing like my mum or my dad or my brother. I genuinely think I'm gonna become distraught the second that any of them die. I hope my brother outlives me, because I'm not fucking dealing with that. I will. He is a little baba. He's not a little baba, but he is. He's still a little baby. He's in high school next year, and I'm fucking. It makes me so sad. I know that might sound like a bit weird, but like, he's my baby brother. Do you know what I mean? He's my baby brother. Now he's not a baby anymore, and it makes me sad, because it also makes me realise that I'm kind of old as well. Even though I'm not old, all my cousins call me old because I'm the oldest. The second eldest, he's only like 2 years younger than me, maybe 3. I'm not old. I've got a little cousin, and she's the smartest little girl that I've ever met. She's been like so conscious since the moment she was born. The second she could speak, she was stringing together better sentences than me, better sentences than my English teacher, better sentences than literally anybody. She's so smart. She is. She's just got even more smart. She speaks like 2 languages fluently. She's not even 8 yet, and she can speak another language, not fluently, but she can speak like 3 different fucking languages. And she's not even 8 yet. Scary. But she's really funny, because she's, you know, when like kids grow up around adults and then they think that they're an adult when they're like literally a child. That's what she's like. So she's got like the sass and the attitude, but she speaks so well, so you can't help but like giggle when she's talking back to like her parents, because you can see them, they're just getting so wound up and so fed up, and they can't do anything because she's right. She asked my mum when she was here last, is there anything to eat besides the tortoise's lettuce? My mum said no, because she thought she went for the tortoise. And then about 20 minutes later, she came into the back room with a like Twix in hand, and she goes, this was all I could reach, because she'd like opened the cupboards and grabbed whatever she could because she was hungry, but she didn't ask in a way people understood. And it was really funny, because her dad was like, did you just go get that out of the cupboard yourself? And she said, yeah, I said I was hungry. And she's brilliant. I love her. She's adorable. All my cousins, I love them all. They're so cute. But the older they get, the more like it makes me feel old. It's like, stop growing. Do you know what I mean? And my second eldest cousin, so the one below me, he is my mum's twin's son, so, but he's like up here above me. I can't comprehend it. because he's 14, if that, and he's like 6 foot, and I'm only like 5'2". I don't know how the genes in my family works, because my mum's just a little bit taller than me, and her twin brother is nearly 6 foot. Anyway, so yeah, those are the things I'm scared of. What's some things I believe in? I believe that, like, reincarnation's real. I think, but I don't think of it in like, oh, you just come back. I think your soul, like, your soul goes and finds another vessel. Like, when I die, my soul will come back in like a baby, and that'll be a baby. But like, everybody's soul carries on, because like, you're a person but you have a soul. Do you know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it. And I believe in soulmates. I believe in soulmates so heavily. I believe in them. I don't care. I think that the idea of having somebody that is the other part of your soul, like literally your twin flame, your souls are tied together, you are soulmates. I think that's amazing. I think that that's what like everybody should strive for in a relationship. You, like, people who end up in like unhappy marriages or unhappy relationships, it's because you're not looking for the right person. You're not looking for your soulmate. You're looking for somebody to date or to marry. You're not looking for somebody that your soul connects with. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, oh my gosh, my knee has been bleeding this whole time. I'm fine. I shaved my legs, and I'm really bad at it apparently, because I managed to give myself about 1,000 little cuts every single time I do it. You'd think, you know, 17 years of age, I'd know how to shave my fucking legs, and I can't do it every single time. Hundreds of teeny tiny little little paper cuts, and they don't stop bleeding. I got out of the shower like 3 hours ago. That's dramatic. It was about an hour ago. But like, they just keep bleeding. What have I got written down? Ooh, Supernatural. Not the show. I've never watched the show. Same with Vampire Diaries and the originals. It's not for me. Anyway, the supernatural. I believe in ghosts. I believe in poltergeists. I believe in spirits. I believe in demons. I believe in all of it. And people that don't scare me, because how can you not? How can you not? Because what if it is, and then a poltergeist snatches you, or a ghost takes you, or something happens to you, and you wouldn't even know what caused it because you don't believe in it. But yeah, I also think that's just because I really want to believe that like my family is still around. Do you know what I mean? Like, I lost my nan when I was before 10, and she was like my main caregiver, because my mum and dad were always in work, and my dad worked night shifts, my mum worked day shifts, so it was always one or the other, and the other would be sleeping while the other was at work, and then it'd switch, and I'd go stay with my nan. And when she passed away, that was a very, very hard thing for me, because I was young. Like, I understood that she was gone, but I couldn't understand why. Like, I just wanted to go back to her house and crawl back in bed and cuddle up to her again. That's all I wanted. So I believe that the supernatural is real, because I like to believe that my nan is still around, and I like to think that my mum's dad's still around, and all of that, because it makes me sad to think that, you know, somebody dies and then they're just gone forever. It's like with souls. Like, I believe that souls come back and they find a new vessel, but they don't have to find a new vessel. They can just be their soul. Which ghosts are lost souls that haven't finished their time on earth in that life, that need to finish it. And that's why, like, when people die in their house, like, the house becomes haunted because they were murdered. And yeah, I understand that. I understand why, if you were murdered in your own home and you come back and you are just a ghost, you're a spirit, whatever, why would you want to just leave? Why would you want to have to know what's just happened to you and leave? You would want to stay in the house. You'd want to stay with your family. You would want to, do you know what I mean? So I think that it is all real. And I think that, like, poltergeists and demons and all that shit, I think they're real, but I think it's a bit more than just like, oh, they're a demon. There has to be some sort of backstory to it, and I know that there is, but like, I'm really interested in like, how did they become a demon? Why? I wish I could ask questions, but I don't have a demon or a poltergeist. I don't even know if I have a ghost. I hope I do, because I don't know, I love ghosts. It's so confusing sometimes to be a girl. Social media opinion. That's something that I wrote down, and above that is actually define beauty. So I'm gonna combine both of these topics, and I'm gonna say that social media is the worst thing. I think it is genuinely one of the worst things to ever have been created. And I'm saying that while I'm in a long distance relationship with a boy that I met online. And I still think that Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, all of that, it's awful. And the idolization of like celebrities and people with the ideal body and people who are conventionally pretty, I don't understand. I don't understand why beauty is now this. You have to have, slim figure, big hips, big chest, slim face, no body hair, blonde hair, blue eyes, yada 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 yada. It all sounds so fucking stupid, and ugh, I hate it. I genuinely think it's one of the worst things, especially for the kids. Like, I know that I'm still a kid, but like the young kids, the young girls that are on Instagram, and like the 7-year-olds doing skincare TikToks and putting retinol and collagen and all these things to be anti-wrinkle and firming. The parents letting them do that it's honestly, in my opinion, it's neglect. Yeah, you may think that you are looking after your child. You should know what your child is putting on their face. Why is your 7-year-old using retinol? Oh, because it's anti-aging. If you anti-age it, it will be a fetus. You can't anti-age 7-year-old skin. The creams that most of these kids are using are for women over the age of 45. Because they have wrinkles, they have fine lines, their skin's not got the same collagen, it's not got the same elasticity. It's not young, youthful skin. That's what these products are for. But it's not for youthful skin. It's to revive and bring back. It's not for a baby's face. You need some Nivea and coconut oil. That is all you need. Put it in your hair, put it on your face, put it in your lips, pull your teeth with it, do anything, put it on your eyelashes, put it on your eyebrows. My kid will be getting a huge, massive tub of Nivea and coconut oil. And that's what they can use. That's their skincare. They can do whatever they want with it. Because that's all they need. They just need, moisturized skin. They just need a bit of hydration so that their skin doesn't get crusty. A 7-year-old's not going to have breakouts and wrinkles and fine lines. If a 7-year-old does have breakouts, that's completely fine. But they don't have wrinkles. They don't have fine lines. They don't have any of these things. And they are putting these really, really harsh chemicals all over their face from such a young age. It's fucking with everything. Their pH balance, their skin, everything. And you have to think that these are kids. These are kids that think that they need to use 6 different serums, 2 different moisturizers, and 3 different cleansers to be pretty. Exactly. Lights off. I don't understand it at all. I'm going to turn that one off. There we go. So yeah, I think when I'm older and I have my own children, I will not be letting them have a phone until they reach high school age. And once they do, if they want a phone in like year 5, sure, it's going to be a bark phone and it's going to lock, and you're going to have to answer questions when you've been on an app too long so that your brain doesn't rot. You're going to have to answer math questions to get on certain apps that you're only allowed for certain times a day. there's going to be no Instagram, there's going to be no Snapchat. You can have a YouTube Kids, which I will fucking monitor, and I will create a TikTok account, and I will create my own algorithm for it of, you know, slime and kids videos for my child, because I was watching my little brother, he was going through YouTube shorts, and that boy was horrified. I've never seen a child swipe off something so quickly on YouTube shorts. So yeah, my children will not be allowed social media, not until they are 13. They can have Snapchat to speak to their friends when they get to high school, and then when you're 13, maybe I'll let you make your own TikTok account, an Instagram account, and yeah, maybe, it's a big maybe, but yeah, I think the definition of beauty and all of that is absolutely gone. It's gone out the window. Beauty isn't, it's not an hourglass figure, it's not tan skin, it's not long eyelashes, it's not long blonde hair, it's not clear skin. It's being a good person inside and out. Beauty is when someone's mere presence and their smile makes you happy. Beauty is when you can see somebody and you are in awe of them, because whether it's their outfit, it's their hair, you admire it. Beauty is something to be admired, because everybody has their own beauty. Beauty isn't something that can be defined. It's everyone has their own. And it took me a very long time to figure this out, that I don't have to fit in to be pretty. I don't have to fit in to be beautiful. I am beautiful. I am pretty, and I am strong, and I am gorgeous, and I love myself. And that's what worries me about these kids, because they're already obsessing over how they need to look when they're 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 35, 40. Kids aren't getting the same childhood. I mean, since COVID, I don't think there has been a child that has had a good childhood. Like, you can say they've had a good childhood, but I don't think that they've actually experienced childhood in the way that anybody else would have. I was in high school when COVID hit, and I missed out on most of year 8 and year 9, and quite a bit of year 10, to be honest. And I didn't know how to socialise, and that's when kids need to learn how to socialise, is between those ages. So if you think about how that's affected teenagers, imagine how it's affected 10-year-olds, 7-year-olds, 5-year-olds, who are now, in high school, end of primary school. These kids don't know how to socialise. They don't know how to do anything. They are just screen addicts, and it's sad to watch. And my brother's even like that, because obviously he's in year 6, and COVID hit when, I don't remember what year he was in, but he was young, and he really struggles in social settings, and he struggles with just talking to people. He doesn't like leaving the house. He just wants to be on the iPad and talking to his friends on the iPad. And that's so scary to me, because they're kids. They are children, and they are already being put in this mindset of, this is what you need to do to be pretty. I got a little power warning on my phone, sorry. I'm gonna grab my charger quickly. My phone. Okay, so a slight camera change because my phone's on charge. But yeah, these are the kids that are growing up thinking that they have to look a specific way to be pretty or to fit in, and they can't even socialise properly because they're just in a screen all the time. I've got something in my eye. Oh, I need to, like, as I was saying, yeah, these are the kids that are growing up, and it worries me because they're the people that are going to carry on after everyone, and they're all stuck in a screen, and it makes me really sad. Sorry about all the little clippy bits. Um, my phone is so slow, and it keeps saying that it's got like no space left. It does, but it just doesn't want to. So there we go. We are back. Yeah, I think that kids shouldn't be allowed social media because it's just ruining them. They're kids. Let them be kids. They don't get to be kids. They're just on these screens all the time, and they think that that's how they need to look to be pretty. And young girls are the most impressionable people, and having that shoved in their face. Sorry, from such an early age. Oh, I did my nails as well. Cute. Yeah, having young girls having that shoved in their face from such like literal birth. It's crazy. And it makes me sad because I'm so worried about those kids and the future of the world. Honestly, I'm so scared. What else have I written? Best piece of advice: don't give a fuck. Who cares what people think of you? As long as you think that you look cool and you think that you look hot, if you have the confidence that you look hot, you will look hot. You will be confident. You will come across how you want to. If you put yourself in the position where I am this, I am beautiful. You look yourself in the eye, I am beautiful. I am strong. I am confident. You'll act it. It's like manifestation, basically. But yeah, that was the best piece of advice I've ever been given: is stop fucking caring what everyone thinks of you, because none of them do. None of them actually care. Do you really think that the stranger in the street is gonna think about you for the rest of their life? No, they're not. So who gives a fuck? Wear the outfit, do the makeup, do the hair, dye your hair, get the piercing, get the tattoo, crop the shirt, crop the skirt. Do whatever the fuck you want, because we don't know how long we have left. This world's crumbling apart. You may as well look fucking cool while dying. You know? And biggest life lesson. My biggest life lesson was learning what love actually is, because I always thought my very first relationships were all very, very abusive, and it's taken till now to genuinely understand what it feels like to be loved. And that's all I've ever wanted. All I've ever wanted is to be loved the way that I love, and I had that, and it's gorgeous, it's beautiful, it's happy, it's everything I could ever want it to be. And we quarrel, we argue. It's usually just me complaining at him that you're on a game and I'm trying to talk to you, or you smell. No, you smell. It's like I've not been in a screaming match with this man ever. I don't even think he like raises his voice at me. Like he'll shout, but like that's because I shout at everything. Like I have no control over my tone or my volume. Like I'm speaking really, really quietly now. So like he matches it, and it's cute. But like he's never raised his voice at me in a bad way. He's never raised a hand to me. And learning that that is love, and that you shouldn't be crying all the time. You shouldn't be justifying to yourself why you should be with this person. And no, they are a good person. They just had a bad day, or they just had a bad moment. No, honey, they didn't. They are a bad person. And I wish I'd have listened to the people that told me that, because if I did, I would probably be a whole different person. But I'm glad I didn't, because I wouldn't be the person that I am now. I wouldn't be in the situation that I am now. But my biggest life lesson was learning love, and how it feels, and how to accept it, and how to love myself. And yeah, I think everybody deserves to feel love, and everybody should love themselves, because you are all gorgeous or beautiful or handsome or whatever you want to be. You are all of those things. You are amazing. You are sexy, you are hot, you are confident, you are it, you are the moment. Who cares what other people think? I keep like looking in the camera for like that bit because seriously, who gives a fuck? Can you actually think of one person in your life where you've seen them, you've had a thought about them, and then you keep thinking it? Like a random person in the street, oh, that outfit's a bit weird. You can have an opinion on it. You can think that somebody's, it's not your style. That's fine. You don't need to say it. You don't need to make it known to the whole world. Nobody gives a fuck. And nobody gives a fuck if you do wear the outfit that other people think is weird. Because you look better than them. And I'm sorry, that's a matter of the fact. As somebody who wore baggy jeans and used to get asked if I was wearing the right size, because skinny jeans were still a thing, wear the fucking outfit. You will outshine everybody. You will outstun everybody. Be the cunty mama that you know you are. Be it. Be it. Be that girl. Be that boy. Be that queer. Be that they. Be that girl. Be it. Be it. Just do it. Nike it. Just do it. Because it's too short. It is too short. We don't know what's going to happen. You don't even know what's going to happen in an hour from now. I don't know what's going to happen in an hour from now. I don't know what's going to happen in the next 5 minutes. I'm probably still going to be talking. Maybe. But like we don't know what's going to happen. Wear the outfit. Dye your hair. Get the piercing. Cut off the person. Speak to a person. Do what you need to do and stop caring about what anybody else thinks because they don't matter. That's the fact of it. They don't matter. If they are speaking of you negatively, making you feel negatively, they don't matter. They are not somebody or something that you need in your life. If you think that you love somebody and all they are bringing to you is negativity and horrible feelings, cut them off. You don't love them. You are attached to them, yes, and leaving them is difficult, but being in that situation is horrible for you and you don't need it. You don't deserve it. You are deserving of love. You are deserving of everything you want. And if you put your mind to it and you put your heart and your soul to it, you will do it. You can do it. You can do anything you want to do because what year are we in? 2024? You can be what you want, you can do what you want, you can say what you want, you can wear what you want. Maybe don't say everything you want because sometimes we do need to keep our thoughts to ourselves, and that's a big thing. Keeping certain thoughts to ourselves. And yeah, just stop caring. That's my biggest life lesson. Stop caring what fucking people think, because I can guarantee the people that hate on you are ugly. They are ugly to their soul, and they are going to get reincarnated as a ugly baby. They are going to be an ugly ass baby, and they're going to be one of those annoying old people that's really rude and nobody likes. Just think about that. That person that's made a horrible comment about your outfit, their grandkids probably won't visit them when they're in an old people's home because their grandkids will probably dress like that. Think about it that way. Think about it that way. And if you want to really get revenge on these people, date their dads. Just date their dads. Date their mums. Become their stepmom. Become their stepdad. I don't give a fuck. Do it. Sorry. I think that's the best form of revenge you can do. Sleep with their parents. Obviously, if you're legal age, don't sleep with a 30-year-old if you're under the age of 20. I'm gonna say, because I find it a bit weird when 30-year-old people date 18-year-olds. It's a bit scary. But yeah, that's it for today. Oh, it's not today. I filmed this on Sunday. It is Sunday, the 15th of September. Because I'm going to my boyfriend's tomorrow, and then he's coming here on Wednesday and Thursday, and I won't have time to film otherwise, so I'm doing it all now. But I hoped you like this. I hoped you liked my little ramble session, and I hope you listen to my advice and you wear the outfit, you get the piercing, you dye your hair.
do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Because I can guarantee you're going to feel 10 times better when you do it. You're going to look hotter. You're going to be cooler. You're going to be better. Do it. Stop caring what other people think. I don't care how many times I have to repeat it. I will say it until it's in your little noggins. Because you're beautiful. You're gorgeous. I love you all. I hope I will see you next Thursday. Bye bye.